Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of the experiment. We need to make the HO for Nichols over here because, but we also need to find out the ingredients. So, hydrogen and obviously oxygen.
That's the hydroxide oxygen formula. It took years of research to find it.
I can't move. Okay. Wonderful. I can't move the camera to actually see the formula, so... Nothing? Over here.
Nitromercurial trisulfate, one of the hydroxide oxygen ingredients, the first of the two. We just need to make the other. Good, that's a start. Well done, we didn't waste any time. I will update the objectives.
Okay. In the meantime, I am going to try to figure out...
Let's keep going. Maybe there's something else in the safe? I'll check it again.
Seriously? Okay. You go do that.
A password. This must be Lab Director Francois Pierre's password. Make a note of this. It could be useful. Can you read it? No? Even with the zoom? Okay, let me write it on the board.
Or, you know, you could type it out in the computer. Hopefully I spelled his name correctly. Sorry, the area map keeps flashing.
Is that better? I will also save it in the shared folders. It could be useful later.
Oh my god. I can't move it. This camera angle just does not work, because... Triads? Shared. Here we go. Oopsies. Oh well. Welcome, Francois Pierre. Alright. Anything we need to know? Access to freezer and access to vault. Why is it cut off there? Okay, I don't know why it's cut off at the bottom there, but sure, whatever. Francois Pierre, he's a laboratory of experimental ethology and comparison. Back of tanker. Personal fire. Okay, here we go. Okay. Its formula was a long-standing enigma, with the rare samples not providing a pure enough form to identify it confidently. A high-quality sample, lifted directly from a secreting animal in November 1963, allowed for its analysis and later the following year its synthesis by Professor Alan Morin. It is a tetraethylene oxalate solute made of sodium pentahydrate, permanganate, and of nitromercurial trisulfate, the fourth substance present in very weak quantities in the organic composite, thereby impossible to synthesize, as it resembles no known other chemical class. Hydroxide oxygen is typically inhaled, since the few intramuscular injections tests on animal test subjects had caused heavy hemorrhaging and death within the following hours. The Cascan civilization. We now better understand how these creatures, similar to insects in their morphology and behavior, socialize within their cities, the proper name given to the vast constructs they build underground. Teriads, I don't know how to actually pronounce it, so that's going to change every so often, are thus divided into 5 castes, with predetermined and specific tasks as defined by their collective. Nursery caste, healing breath; warrior caste, subulate chillere; the worker caste, fluid mass, to which are added 2 separate castes, so sub caste, I guess. Unique elixir, ranked at the bottom of the scale, but only one able to mix with enemy Oxaldine's race. And finally, the supreme caste, procreation of renewal, ensuring the perpetuation of the species through a single individual, the mother creator, presiding for 700 years over the destinies of the community. Professor Algen's research supports theory that Teriad society as a collective is subject to a law of cycles. This hypothesis shall soon become the subject of an advanced collaborative study undertaken by various laboratories. Oh, is this going to come into play at some point? This discipline of rendering a message unintelligible to protect its content is no longer in the good graces of specialists. Indeed, what is the purpose of studying ancient mathematician grids when computers can generate encryption keys 1,000 times more complex at the speed of light? Nonetheless, some of us inside the Eden base believe manual systems have their proper place. Computers can break down, and the human mind cannot hold a decryption key. This is why we need encryptions. We need to encrypt our written exchanges by using one of the following methods. The most simple, Polybius square, consisting of matching each letter with a numeric grid. The most elaborate, which requires a password and a more elaborate grid. With this simple precaution, the security of our exchanges is ensured. Excuse me as I yawn. Pretty sure I had 4 hours of sleep. Oh. This is Combat Teriad's recording number 1.
Did you hear that, Algan? That's unbelievable. No earthly animal has such a powerful cry. My sound level meter shows 112 decibels, and we're 30 meters away. Note, various kinds of cries, expressive, are moved. In any case, fluctuations of the hormonal dosage.
Oh shoot, was it not done? Okay. Recreational activities. Those believing they are being promoted by their integration into the team are unaware of what awaits them. Exhausting work, grueling schedules, confined spaces without aerations. The most difficult is that after 12 to 15 hours of hard work, they will be unable to take a stroll on the outer deck or take a swim in a nearby lagoon, as the rules forbid access. Poor lab rats. In light of productivity being a direct function of well-being, I propose the establishment of an activities area which is sorely lacking. Why not organize checkers or card tournaments or softball games? Why not even convert the freshwater reservoir into a pool once a week? And couldn't the library offer more than a dry scientific reviews? We are human beings, by God, not machines to be sprayed down with a hose.
The amplitude of these cries is astounding. It ranges from hyperacute to sub-bass. You are right, Pierre. There is no equivalent in the animal kingdom. It's polyphonic, isn't it? Yes, we can hear many voices. Maybe Tyriads have a double or triple trachea. Oh, if only we had a complete specimen. Don't count on it. These creatures take great care of their dead. They never abandon a carcass. Alas.
Okay. Okay, these exchanges are obviously going to come into play at some point later on. Observe mutations. Sorry to disturb you, but I'd like to discuss a sensitive subject with you that I am unable to discuss with my colleagues. It's about the vegetal and animal mutations I've observed recently in the ethology laboratory cages. They are affecting plants, algae, gastropods, and rodents, which are quarantined as soon as this was detected. But what is your perspective? Hello, Alan. Your message worries me tremendously. Not to mention the videos transmitted by your assistant. We are witnessing a spontaneous variation phenomena that science has never recorded, I suspect. Will you be referring this to your supervisors? That's precisely the question I wanted to ask you. On one hand, it seems that such a big discovery should not be hidden, and that the entire personnel should be informed. On the other hand, I'm worried about the psychological impact of this announcement. Follow your conscience, Alan. That's all I can advise at this time. Hello, Igor. I'd like to talk to you about the key to tank CT07. After various attempts, it's a multi-point radial key, very difficult to reproduce. I managed to make a copy. In a few days, we can undertake the nocturnal expeditions we were talking about. I can't wait to see what's hidden in this forbidden tank. Congratulations, Francois. Very impressed. Where have you hidden the key? I buried it in the boiler's ashes on the upper deck. No one will think of looking there. Perfect. So then it's time to set a date. Let's do this verbally, please. Memorizing the codes of all base personnel is tough. To assist those who, like me, poke their noses in other people's business, I programmed the shared password to all personal base members of rank level 0. It can serve as a substitute for their individual password. Noob. Okay, so if they're lower rank personnel, noob is their password. Hello, Francois. I'm flattered that you have sent me a Polybius square exercise. It is indeed a great introduction to the science of cryptography. To elucidate my report, I shall use an example which is close to you. I shall encrypt your sensitive file's access code. Please excuse this intrusion of privacy, but I think it will be more useful to encrypt a word that will serve you, rather than a random one. Invented by the ancient Greeks, the Polybius square is a 5x5 grid with a character in each of the 25 squares. A copy is found in your files. To encrypt a letter from a word, identify the horizontal and vertical coordinations of its box in the Polybius square. For example, the letter A becomes 1, 1, the letter N becomes 3, 3, the letter R becomes 4, 2. Get it? By using this method, your access code becomes... Okay. Oh, that's not... Okay, so... Definitely want this. This is going to give us his mail. It won't be under shared files. What am I doing? Where did I read it? Oh, okay. It's 1, 1. Okay, so first number is the row, second is the column. Alright, so 3, 5, P, 3, 4, PO, 3, 1, Paul, 5, 1, 5, 4, Polly, Paula, Polly, B-E? Polyb? I don't know if I did this right. No. Three five P 34 PO 31 is L. So POL 54 54 1 2 1 5. I am clearly not doing something right because... Oh wait, 0 is... No, 0 is 3 4. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. N is 3 3. R is should be 4 2. Okay, so clearly I'm not doing something right here. So first 3, 1 2 3. First 3 letters is in row 3. So 1 2 3 PO L POL 54 Y 1215. Was there a follow-up letter? Eh? Hold on a sec. I input Polybius. Okay. It's not the full access code here then, which is weird. I don't know why that is, but it spells close to Polyb, so shoot. Okay. Sensitive file. 7 communications of 4 which we can read. Oh my god. Here is a private key I've generated that protects my password. Careful not to forget it. It is Blaise, the first name of the philosopher, more likely of the mathematician, who is responsible for the first encryption system that required a password. The key should work with this. Okay. So that's for something later. There was once a time, not so long ago, where the idea that the sect could have embedded a spy in our ranks would make the staff captain smile. Alas, so many elements have now come to support this thesis. I believe it therefore useful, even urgent, to undertake a review of all scientific and administrative-based personnel in order to identify as quickly as possible those seeking to betray us. Here's my own evaluation. I've attributed to each probability Q ranging from 0 inoffensive to 5 suspicious list. Okay. She's a 4. Lea Nichols. Okay, lots of stuff to... Tons of things to look at. Can't remember what item she has now. It's just so much stuff. We got a key from somewhere, right? Nope, can't. Really? That doesn't give us anything? That's nothing either? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, there's all this stuff over here as well. Okay. Ooh, didn't see this camera. I'm gonna go all the way around? Where's she going? Freezer code. 3131005B. Seriously? Come to this side. Oh my god, come on. Okay, I think I got her attention finally.
The refrigerated locker, and it looks to be working. It's a miracle that beam didn't destroy it. The hydroxide oxygen, it's hurt me in the past. How will I react this time? I'm
Please.
okay. I guess it's a weak concentration.
Oh.
Oh, that feels good. Thank you. Too bad there isn't any more. I absolutely have to find a way to inhale oxygen, and lots of it.
Okay, so something to tide you over. Meantime. Okay, that's a switch to another area. It's amazing she can see that from where she is.
I'm sure I've been here before. The images, the visions are coming back. Wherever you go, whoever you are, no matter what, I'll come to you. Even out there at the ends of the earth, without the sun and without air. Again with these visions, I don't know if they are dreams or nightmares. We have to keep moving. Lead the way.
That was unexpected. Oh.
A uniform. And from the looks of it, it belongs to Major Andy Leonard. He's a little overweight. These must be his room keys, then. No, the security station ones. They look damaged. I wonder if they're even still useful. I'll take these anyway. I think I know to whom these clothes belonged. Abdullah Malik, the medical unit director. He was the only one who had his initials stitched into his shirt. An elegant man who took great care of his affairs. Poor Abdullah. If only he could see the state of his clothes now.
Anything in there? Oh, yes.
The key to his room, I guess. Let's keep it. You never know.
I don't know why I keep flicking on and off.
That's my handwriting. I recognize it. This is my...
Are you going to say anything? Okay, I'm just going to continue looking around. What does this camera give us? Is that water?
I have to tell you about him. It's been so long. I forgot the name he had before. I remember his number, his rank among the receptors, 112. The notebook says he was admitted on the base on May 2nd, 1970, and was selected for experiments 10 days later. It's possible. I don't remember the dates. I was ordered to train him. It was the 25th receptor under my care. I felt right away he had something special. An aura, Charisma, maybe his sixth sense, very acute. I felt like he was reading my thoughts like the words off a page. I spoke to Professor Zeitfeld about it. He thought I was requesting special treatment for 112 and reprimanded me. Receptors had a hard life with us, it's true, like soldiers. It's useless to pamper them, since their fate is death. They slept in their harsh rooms, ate their meals alone, and were forbidden to talk to anyone. I'm boring you with my stories. Anyway, a digital copy of my notebook exists on the base's intranet. You can consult it at your discretion. I saved it in my sensitive files. To access them, log in the system under my profile. Click on the Folders tab, and then on the sensitive folders. The system will prompt you for the code. Here it is. It's arcane. I'll spell it. A-R-C-A-N-E. This code will grant you access to my sensitive files, but not to those of other base personnel. Everyone define their own passwords, as you can imagine.
Hoping to wait for quick access, but... Ooh, Nichols, not Mickles. Ugh, tab doesn't work? Fine. Arcane, she said, right? It's just 5 files. Oh! Okay, that's all about 112. I'm gonna do that another time. One, my voice is not gonna carry through. For months now, we've been told that the base is overstaffed. In any case, I was wary of him from the very first day, and with reason. Various things drive me to think that Lloyd is extorting money from the receptors in exchange for analgesics meant to dull pain during inhalation of hydroxide oxygen. He fails to mention that this class of anesthetics create serious neurological disorders. Many times I surprised him during his conversations with receptors in the storeroom. When they were pretty women like number 111, Lloyd insisted apparently on an additional romantic tax. What sinister character? I have to alert security. It's time to end this kind of behavior. Okay. But while we're here, we're gonna at least get this on the system. Welcome, John Palmer. You got any secrets? No access code, nothing. You're the micro mechanic. These all change as well. Okay. To change quadrants, visitors must press area servers to switch. Da-da. Now you're sick. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you'll live. Preliminary portable models were tested during missions, and despite a recurring power source problem, weight and volume of lead batteries, prototypes, miniature. The Crest Professor. Oh, so this is the guy. He is the guy building the camera. 2 essential guides guided their design. First, address the specific constraints of a ship environment, moisture, darkness, standard materials would not tolerate, and secondly, address the varied usage required by their surveillance mandate. Thermal detection, high resolution rendering, audio decryption. The Atlanta model was developed in military laboratories to fulfill this ambitious mandate. Its uniqueness lies in its individual add-ons, which upgrade each camera linked to the information system, innovation that fosters the network's sustained performance. Well, what progress is a mere 20 years? Not long ago, They were tanks on wheels, clumsy and heavy. Today, the latest generation of robots, such as the one operational in the dissection room, have very evolved senses, the ability to move independently and make decisions. It knows how to perform all kinds of surgical procedures, on humans as well as on animals, and can replace its owner for the large majority of tasks. The design of this machine is a result of many months of engineers working collaboratively. The robots are not mass-produced but custom-made like luxury automobiles. Not surprising that these little treasures cost a fortune. Okay. Oh, there is a way. Okay, I just clicked validate underneath. So we need to go underneath. Go back to this guy. Goody. There's also a 2514 for vault. Okay. Let me check my time. Got a few minutes left, so let's get her in this area.
Why are you leading me that way? There's nothing to My face. How it has changed. These visions invading my mind, they feel like ancient memories. How long was I unconscious? I'd really like to know.
Oh.
That man, on the bench, Abdullah. Please don't ask me to search him, nor this floating carcass.
What carcass? Okay. So we found some dead bodies. Okay, so this camera is just non-functioning. Okay, so there's nothing to this. Curious of whether the character can know the camera that far away. I'm gonna assume so, because she's heading this way. Hmm? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's inaccessible. Okay, well, there is a new area somewhere, so...
All right, I'm going up. Area change. See you soon.
Okay, and with this, I'm going to end the set here. So, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!